Hello everyone and welcome to another G.I. Joe retro review here on the Tom Jurassic channel. As you can see, today it is for G.I. Joe 50th anniversary. We have got another 2-pack, this one packing in the Iron Grenadier and Steel Brigade. So this is an Army Builder 2-pack. The Steel Brigade troopers are kind of the almost green shirts of the G.I. Joe army, if you like, and Steel Brigade is one of Destro's sort of commandos. This, like I say, was an Army Builder pack for the 50th anniversary. Really excited to have it in hand. You can see the usual artwork on the back with characters like Leatherneck, General Hawk and Flint, and it says, "For over 50 years, G.I. Joe action figures have filled our imaginations with dangerous missions and exciting adventures as the G.I. Joe team battles Cobra villains." So very, very cool stuff. This is a pack I've been looking forward to for a while. I've wanted a Steel Brigade figure since I first saw the actual assortment that they came in, so very excited to open this up. So give me a second to go away, open this up, and we will take a closer look. We will be back in a couple of seconds. Okay, so here we've got Steel Brigade and Iron Grenadier out of the packaging. We do get little bio cards for each of them. They give you some information about them. They are in different languages. English is in there. You also get Spanish, I believe, and a couple of others. I'm not going to open those though. We do get our 50th anniversary stands with the golden Cobra Iron Grenadier and the golden G.I. Joe. Just get that to focus. The golden G.I. Joe Steel Brigade. And then we get the figures themselves. So these are both straight repacks from individual card backs, and we will look at the Iron Grenadier first. So you can see this is a very heavy duty figure. It's clear there's some inspiration from World War I German armour, I would say, with the helmet. It almost looks like a traditional gas mask. And then you can see that we have got some alien inspiration with the actual weapon here, which is very much a smart gun from Aliens. So you can see that there. That has got a bullet belt that you can plug into the side of it. You can see I have done that. If we get it out the Iron Grenadier's hands, you can actually peg it in down here and have it kind of hanging off of his vest if you wanted to. You can see the hole just there. And that then plugs into a backpack. You can see the backpack just there. Some very basic texture work, nothing too bad. But you can plug that in on either side if you wanted to. And we do get an alternate backpack with him as well. This a heavier duty backpack, but I found that the bullet chain doesn't really work with this backpack as well as it does the other one. So I'm sticking with the smaller pack for the Iron Grenadier. Now he does also come with this smaller rifle that has got a folding stock, a removable magazine, and also a removable bipod just at the front. It's got an interesting handle. The handle's like at a very far slant, which makes it quite, again, difficult for the figure to really hold it in any meaningful way. You'd likely have the figure kind of hold it with the sort of stock folded back to really get any decent posing out of it. It's an interesting accessory. I think you are meant to really have these guys with their big sort of smart guns mounted on them though. And if we look at the figure with the actual accessories off, you can see some great paint applications for the torso, the Cobra logo, the black paint, all of this camouflage paint on the arms and also on the legs looks really, really good. We've got shin guards that are removable. And some really great paint apps on the back as well. Some cool paint apps for this big shoulder piece just here. and all of the armour can be taken off the Iron Grenadier if you wanted to. No head underneath the helmet is just one piece. And what I would say is the articulation is quite limited by the armour the character is wearing. So we can put the helmet back on. The helmet pretty much sits in place like that, and that is it. If we get that in focus. The arms, you're really looking at getting it sort of out to there at the most, I'd say. Again, you can see the head does pop off quite easily. This arm, you're not moving much. The legs you can get a decent range of motion from, but you're not going to be moving these guys an awful lot. They are heavy duty juggernaut style figures that are just going to arrive, kind of stand in place and shoot people. Who you will be moving a lot more is the actual Steel Brigade himself. So this, like I say, is the G.I. Joe green shirt character, and he comes with an absolute ton of accessories. So firstly, we get an M4 rifle, and this is a really interesting variant because we get a foregrip, we get a painted bayonet, an ACOG scope on it, and a little laser light module on the top as well. We then get the Scar H or Scar L assault rifle as well, complete with a foregrip, and it appears to possibly have a suppressor on it. Quite a nice weapon. We get this sort of M249 saw, I would say, that doesn't actually come with any ammunition, but what you could do if you wanted to, I reckon we might be able to, yeah we can put the ammunition from the Iron Grenadier's smart rifle into that slot just there quite nicely. You can also remove this from the little tripod if you would like to. You can see that just there. We get a small rocket launcher, which is absolutely awesome. It can be broken down into two pieces. Looks really great. We get a rocket backpack, and each of the individual rockets is removable and can be placed in the hollow barrel of the SMAW if you want to. And again, where this is a backpack, you can easily fit it on the back of the figure, like so. And we also get the traditional Steel Brigade backpack, which looks really cool. And then the Steel Brigade figure himself, you can see, bringing him closer, he comes in this sort of light blue fleece with dark blue highlights. He has got a tactical vest on with lots of painted details for all of the pockets and everything on show. Painted details on the back. He has got a bandolier that goes across. He has got a belt just here. He has got painted knee pads. He's got his boots. He's got elbow pads. And then he has this really cool futuristic looking helmet. You can see lots of great paint apps on there. And if we pop off the helmet, we have got a beachhead style balaclava head underneath. And he does come with this kind of bandolier wrapped around him. I personally think it's a bit tight, so I'm probably going to take it off. But he does look really cool. For a G.I. Joe army builder, this guy is awesome. The one thing I would say, this figure does suffer from what some other figures have suffered from, which is the thumb that quite easily pushes the weapon out. And also, unfortunately, where they're older figures and they've been in the package for a long time holding their weapons, his hands are quite warped. But you can see we can get him holding that main weapon, and that is kind of the most important thing. So, bringing him back across to where he belongs, bringing everything else back into frame, bringing our Iron Grenadier back into shot, and bringing his accessories in a second as well. Overall, this is a 2-pack that is really, really awesome. You get some great army builders in this 2-pack. Both are really, really cool figures, and they are definitely ones where I'm going to get a couple more of this 2-pack at least. Still relatively available on the aftermarket, which is great, and I just think this is a really awesome way to get the Steel Brigade, who is a evergreen figure in my opinion, get a cool Cobra figure with it, and ultimately get a really cool combination. That's my thoughts guys, but I'd love to know yours. Let me know what you think in the comments below, make sure to like, favourite and subscribe, and until the next video, take care and have a great week.